head trauma, man. This your boy Payback. Come on in, man. Come on down, man. The more hits we have, man, the more smoke you gonna get.
Richard Allen Buckman Jr. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I moved down here from Houston to a halfway house. My wife died a month before I got out of prison. I had no place to go back. I had nothing to go home to, so I stayed down here. I've been homeless since New Year's Day last year. I've been living in a tent because I was in a men's shelter. Men's shelter caused 64 cases of COVID. I'm not gonna die in no shelter. So I got a tent and I moved my tent across the street from the shelter. I've been in my tent the whole time. I grew up, poverty. Mom getting beat, just watching my mom get beat. I'm the oldest of 4 boys, and one sister that's older than me. I watched my mom get beat just to take care of us. And as a kid, I couldn't do nothing about it. My mom took her pain and passed it to her kids. Verbally, sometimes physically. Extension cords, broomsticks, water hoses. I've even been tied down to a bed just so I wouldn't run from the whooping.
How did that affect you growing up?
Hurt. It hurt because my mom loved men that hit her. The ones that was good for her, she wouldn't treat them right. So I watched my mom try to commit suicide 3 or 4 times in front of us, taking pills. I've had to go get buckets of water from my neighbor's house just so I can take a bath so we can heat it up. Take a bath, run extension cords from my neighbor's house to my house. Sometimes, and then my mom, she liked to go to clubs. She was a clubber, bar hopper.
Did you grow up with both parents in the home?
No. I grew up with my mom. My mom was my mom and my dad.
Where was your father at?
My father's from Florida. I met him for the first time when I was 8. Never saw him again after that. Apparently he beat my mom too, so she didn't want me nowhere around. But yeah, man, it's hard, bro, to have money. I got 2016 income tax, 2019 income tax, a stimulus, another stimulus, another stimulus. I can't get to because I can't get to a face-to-face with the IRS. I would have a home, I would have a car, I would have something. I ain't got nothing. I got this lady right here. That's what I got. I got that lady right there. She's been in my corner since 2014. She called COVID. I almost lost it. Scared the shit out of me. Then what I got? I got nothing. They took everything I owned. The city took everything I owned because I wasn't there. Took me and my homeboy stuff, took ID, everything. I was out here with nothing, bro. Nothing. No clothes on my back. They just took everything today. Again. Because I wasn't here. And they say, have everything in your tent. Have everything. Don't have nothing outside the tent. I'm following your rules. Why you take my shit? All my shit is in something. And it's inside my tent. So why would you take it, bro? See what I'm saying? Now I'm back at ground zero. I have no tent, I have no clothes, I have nothing. I have nothing, bro. I can't even tell my girl that. See what I'm saying? Because she going through shit. She lost her husband to COVID. See what I'm saying? So she's still grieving. And I'm trying to deal with her grieving, I'm trying to deal with everything, bro. And I take psych pills. I take Prozac, Triazodone, and Celcra. I take all this shit to keep me from going off because I lived in a violent home. And violent home made me violent. I wanted people to feel my pain, but I didn't want to see it, but I made them feel it physically. I did 21 years in the penitentiary, off and on, behind. I started using crack when I was 15. When crack was crack. Not this bullshit they got running around here. I started using crack to numb the pain. Come down here, I'm working, halfway house, met my girl. She tries, but it was like, I was involved in a fucked up relationship, you know what I'm saying? Sneaking around, all that type of shit, I'm not feeling that, but.
So since you've been down here, what have you experienced? What have you seen?
I got beat up by 7 guys when I first got out here. I was slept right here. This is where I slept, right there, on that concrete, for 3 months, with an old guy sleeping right here next to me. I found him in my sleeping bag when I came home one day. I was gonna beat him up, but he was an old white guy. Found him a sleeping bag, got him a sleeping bag. He went to that store with him. Went and got his money out of his ATM. And they saw him always around me, so they come and tell me, they say, man, that's your homeboy? I'm like, yeah. Well, he tripping, bro, because he pulled out some money. He came out of the store with a handful of money. I think they were trying to get him. So I come and tell him, bro, give your money to somebody that you trust and give it to me, because they coming to get your money. They ain't gonna do nothing. So they sent somebody to the man, talking about, where's my homeboy money? This man don't talk to nobody. This man is 70-something years old. I'm 52 right now. My birthday was Easter Sunday. Prison has preserved me. I fight on the street all the time to keep riffraffs off. Keep the people that rape women. You had a guy sit up here and drug a girl through the trail with a rope around her neck, damn near killed her. Over here where I live, women come over here because we don't take advantage of them. We keep them safe. The guy that drugged that girl through that trail is in the Star Hope right now. Like ain't nothing happened. But I know they foul up in there. I know they foul. Because half of them been in prison with me. I know them. See what I'm saying? So why I want to be in something like that when I know their background? I know they perverts. I know they rapists. I know all about them because I was in prison with them. So this is what I'm saying. Why would I want to be in one of these programs where I know they bullshitting? You ain't really trying to help me. Y'all just getting y'all money. And then you talk to people that's coming in off the streets like they dogs because they're not in your program. You treat them like shit. They sit up here and put their hand in my girl's face when she was trying to tell them, okay, this is my man's situation. Whoa, he just got out of prison. This and that and this and that. Whoa. The man did her like this. He said, hold up. I'm talking about this close to her face. I said, hold up. Time out. I said, do me a favor, bro. Don't never do that. He said, what you talking about? Don't put your hand in my girl's face, bro. You're supposed to be talking to me. Ever since then, the man had attitude. I don't understand. They put people in charge of people that has no sympathy, no people skills. You just drug somebody off the street and put them in charge of people on the street. Can't do that. If you ain't got no license to sit up here and help nobody, why you gonna put them in a position to help somebody and they don't know what the hell they're doing? I finally got me an ID. Still waiting on my social, because you gotta call them. I got beat down, bro, by 7 dudes coming out that porta potty. My eye was closed, my jaw was full. See my teeth? How brown they are? That's because they did something. They kicked me. They kicked me in my mouth. Dude over here told me, he said, man, the reason why they respect you out here, because you're the only one that got beat down that never left. That's why they respect you. Because you were the only ones that didn't run away. You dusted yourself off, came around the corner like nothing happened. Penitentiary prepared me for this shit. World didn't prepare me for this shit, bro. Penitentiary prepared me for this. Then we got COVID. Then we got all this other shit going on behind closed doors. They corralling us in one area, like a fucking concentration camp. That's what it's starting to look like, a concentration camp. And you got every kind of motherfucker. Look at it, and you got every type of motherfucker out here, from rapists to serial killers, everything. People running from their motherfucking past, bro. And we gotta try to protect these women that come out here, they ain't got no place to go. But then when we try to protect some of them, they fuck over us. Because they in their drug-induced stage. You see what I'm saying? I gave a brand new 10 away to a woman that didn't have nothing, bro. My birthday present from my friends from Pearland. I give it to this girl because she didn't have nothing. That girl sit up here and just drive. Went to do all sorts of shit in my tent, all sorts of shit, bro. I'm trying to survive. When I got a penitentiary, bro, my girl tried to help me, didn't even know she put me in a hornet's nest. She took me to her mom's house and didn't know her mom ran a dope house, a crack house. I took care of this woman for 4 years. This woman smoked crack. She gave her daughter up. That's my girl. She gave her daughter up to run the streets. Her mama died a couple years ago, throat cancer. Her mama told me, she said, thank you for giving me and my daughter a relationship again. She said, because it wasn't for you, me and my daughter wouldn't have nothing. She made me promise to take care of her daughter, bro, before she died. I can't do shit, my nigga. I'm a construction worker. I do construction. I'm a carpenter by trade. And I can't get shit done. I help build that hospital. I help build that attachment onto the motherfucking children's hospital, bro. I done built a motherfucking building out there in motherfucking Westheimer, behind the bank. I help build that shit. But I can't get shit done because I'm out here with no ID, no nothing, bro. If I had my ID, bro, I'd be working. I can't do shit because I can't get to shit. And then they took everything I own, bro. I'm back to ground zero. But they don't want me to break no laws. They don't want me going back to the penitentiary. But you put me in a situation where I ain't got no choice but to do dirt. I don't want to do no dirt, bro. I just want to live, bro. That's all I want to do. I want to live, work, have a life. I can't do nothing for her, man. I don't like the fact that she wants to take care of me, bro. I'm a fucking man. I'm a fucking man, bro. I can't even take care of my goddamn self, bro. She makes sure I fucking eat because I ain't got food poisoning twice out here. I done lost so much goddamn weight, bro. I'm 160 something pounds. Why? Because I be so fucking stressed with all this shit. And sometimes I do use. I was in a coma for 3 days off Kush. K2, I was in coma for 3 days. She never left my side. She stayed right there with me and held my hand the whole time till I came out my coma. And my stupid ass, not knowing how to deal with the pain, the drama and everything, I go back to my comfort zone. My comfort zone is my drugs. Got drugs in my drink. I done been to treatment centers, all that shit. But if the treatment centers is dirty, and there's drugs all in the treatment center, and the facility bringing the drugs, somebody told me, I almost tore my tent down while I was gone. Cause my girl tried to make me comfortable sometimes. So last night we went to a room. She took me to a room, got me a room for the night because it's been raining. It's gonna rain all week. Tents have been torn down from the wind. The cops tell us, y'all be careful, take care of yourself. A lot of rain coming. But then you just took my tent. You take my tent and you tell me, y'all take care of yourself. How am I supposed to take care of myself when I ain't got no place to live now? I gotta try to find some place to lay my head tonight because you took my home. Some I bought, just took all my clothes, any other ID I might have had, any other paperwork I might have. I'm glad I had my backpack in my homeboy's tent. Because I would have lost all my paperwork for my income tax. I would have lost all my paperwork for my IDs. I would have lost all my paperwork for all my money.
So are you trying to find help? You looking for help?
Bro, I've been trying to find help, but I want the right help. I don't want no wrong help, bro. I done had the wrong help. I did 21 years in the penitentiary. I don't want the wrong help, and I know it when I see it. Because in the penitentiary, you see all sorts of games. So when the streets try to play game, and they inside of a building, you see it for what it is. You learn in the penitentiary, watch the eyes, watch the facial expressions. It's gonna tell the truth of what's coming out their mouth, whether it's true or not. It's gonna tell their real feelings, what's in their heart. That's what I look for. A person can tell me anything. I look at your character, I look at what you do. Women come out here, I catch hell for my girl. Because any woman that never met me out here, I treat them with respect and dignity. I let them know they're beautiful, even though everybody else tell them they're ugly, because they use it. Women need to know that they're beautiful all the time. That's why they out here, because ain't nobody ever told them nothing positive about themselves. My mama never told me nothing positive about myself. She always used to verbally abuse me. Tell me, I love you, but I hate you.
And how did that affect you?
Bro, that hurt like a motherfucker to be a kid and let your mama tell you some shit like that. You ain't even a teenager yet. And your mama tell you, I love you, but I hate you. I used to shoplift, just something to do. Something to do. And every time I went to the penitentiary, it was behind shoplifting. My last one was a robbery because somebody owed me money, me trying to sit up here, be in the streets in San Antonio. Yep. I got robbery charges because somebody owed me money and didn't want to pay me my money. 15 years, they try to give me 25 to life. Habitual, 3-time loser. Know where that goes, in Texas. My lawyer, everybody told me, you got the wrong lawyer, bro. From the district attorney to the judge to the bailiff telling me I need to change my attorney. I was married then. Out of all the fucked up shit I did out there in the world, in my life, everything that was fucked up in my life, bro, I married a good Christian woman. But I promised my mom I would take care of her when she had a stroke. She was sitting right there with me, bro. I went to the penitentiary. My wife took care of my mama for me because she kept my promise. She said, you made a promise for me, I'm gonna make sure you keep it, even if it's through me. But my girls told it, me and my girl's opposite. She grew up with money. I grew up in poverty. They say opposites attract, like apparently they do. But I don't like not being able to do shit for her. I'm a man. Me not being able to do something for my woman, it's fucked up, man. I don't hit women, I don't abuse women, because I watched my mama go through it. I promise I'd never do it. That's why I end up with women who are abusing them goddamn selves because they know I won't hit them. They talk shit. She talk shit. I shit. I say if I wanted men like that, you would been handled. I said, but I don't do that shit because I refuse. I refuse. My little brother is exactly like his dad. He beat every woman that he get with. They would call me. What you mean you come and get your brother? He jumping on me and everything. Okay. Why you with him? Apparently you still want this. Love don't hurt like that, not this. So why you still there? Yeah. So I'm saying, that's why I used to have to ask my mama. So I asked them the same thing. That girl that just pulled up just now. My girl was gonna beat her up. Why? Because you're foul. We done tried to help you. When I came out here, that girl was wearing a t-shirt. That's it. No shoes, no socks, no drawers, no nothing. Laying right there, bro. Point that camera right there. That building right there, she used to lay right there on that sidewalk. Anybody could have did anything they wanted to her. Anything, they did it. I refuse to let that type of shit happen around me.
So you like the big brother out here?
I done tore down tents for people keeping girls in their tents. There was a girl that just came through a minute ago. She got cerebral palsy. She walked with, these dudes had her in their tent for 5 days, running through that girl. I went and told them. He went and got his house and left her in there so he can come back and do whatever he want to do when he felt like it. Not in our community. I say that tent still have mine. So I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. She ain't gonna be in that tent for y'all to do what the hell y'all wanna do. You got your house and that tent's no longer yours. That's hers now. Any tents that's left behind, we give the people that need them that's sleeping on the ground. He thought he'd come back every weekend, have sex with the girl, get his homeboys in there with him, have sex with the girl, run through them. Nope. Not over here. We got a Vietnam vet. We got a white guy over here with stomach cancer. Everybody over here is family, bro. Old vet got beat up at that goddamn stove. He got beat up for his money at that stove, coming from the stove. The man is 70-something years old. We gotta try to protect what we got. Because the rest of them, on the other side, have no remorse, no sympathy, no morals, no nothing. I know because they did it to me. Right now, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna stay, where I'm gonna lay my head. My homeboy just got a new tent. He changed his tent because it got mold in it. That shit'll kill us. But this is what we gotta deal with daily because we got rain, we're out here in the elements. And they trying to figure out why we ain't dying of COVID. Because we've been out here. We've been fighting COVID since it got out here before they knew it was out here. We've been fighting. Our body's already immune to this shit. She tried to protect me from COVID and got it her goddamn self. She a nurse. The whole family got it. And her husband died. COVID. I don't want to win no woman like that. Not with no man-made shit. I cry for her motherfucking husband. Why? Because it's the wrong way to die, bro. He died a hard death for something that didn't even have nothing to do because he was diabetic. Anybody got any undercurrent issues, medical issues, shit gonna kill him, bro. I'm not taking those shots because I don't know what's in them. When I was growing up, I watched them give the white kids a shot in school for and then they want to shoot us up with something that we don't even know what the fuck going on. It's right down the street, testing sites, shot sites, all that, right around us. Bet you ain't gonna see too many of us get it. I'm not gonna let nobody sit up here and just.
Since you've been out here firsthand.
Hey man, be careful on those cracking legs on your phone doing that
That's come here, Brandon. Brandon.
Hey, you gonna fuck my phone up?
Come here. You remember I told you I lost everything? When I lost everything, for the second time, this is the second time I lost everything.
No, we
First
both
time,
lost it.
we lost it together because all my stuff was in his tent with his stuff. And they took it all. Everything was sacked up and everything. They just sack our shit up. Make sure it's in the tent. And they balled our shit up and took it. And they done balled our shit up and took it again.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
If you ain't here to watch your stuff, They will take
the city
it
will take
regardless.
it.
And I mean, we're already homeless, and that's all we have.
Why would
Now
you
my
take
boy
it?
got to start all over again, like he did in the beginning. But if I got something, I'ma help him out. If he got something,
This is
gonna
our
help me
this is
out.
our community, bro.
Yeah.
We've been family for over a year.
A year.
Over a year.
I've been here 2 years.
See? In that
But-
tent. In a
I put it
tent.
like this. It's hard, but it's fair. But hey, we survive,
And we're
we
gonna
keep
keep
our
surviving.
head up,
And we're gonna keep surviving.
and we ain't gonna let that get us down.
It
They
hurts,
took
but
my Jordans, they took my drawers, they took my socks, and they took my chair. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
they took everything I own.
And when you take a man drawers, man, come on.
And this the city.
This is
The
it.
city of Houston Police
The
Department.
one that's supposed to be helping y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the city.
No, all book on the side. Now my boy got to start all over, but I'm gonna help him out because I got a couple of resources. You know, I got some. You know, as you say.
If you can see the way I dress now,
and he dressed
from
better
top-
than that.
from top to bottom, bro, I had polos, polo shirts, polo pants. I had a whole motherfucking thing of shoes. I have the shoes on my feet now. That's all I got.
They bring us out some good stuff too.
Yeah.
Polos, what's that man?
All sorts of stuff.
Tommy Hilfiger
Nautica.
And
I'm
then
talking
shoes.
about the people will bring us stuff,
and boots.
and if you know, like me, I was a booster. I used to dress some of the top dope dealers in San Antonio. I was a youngster.
Let no criminal mind right
Ah, hey, I'm honest. I used to dress some of the top dope dealers in San Antonio.
That's him. Hey.
And I was a kid working in clubs, DJing, all this shit. I'm a kid messing with grown ass women. My first daughter is about 28 years old. I was 15. I started all this stuff when I was young. What is you doing
the
up?
only reason we laughing right now
Let's
is
keep from crying.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We
I ain't
joke
gonna
about
lie.
a lot of shit,
It hurt.
but to
When you-
lose everything, bro.
Everything.
If I ain't
Imagine
got
the police come to your house, tell you you got to get out of here, no questions asked, take all your furniture, your TV, what would you do? No, seriously. They take all of what you own, your pictures, and your drawers.
I'm glad she got my.
No, I'm not lying.
I'm glad my girl got my photo albums and everything at our house. They would have took my mom's obituary. They would have took my wife's obituary. They would have took everything that meant something to me.
And just like him, I'm glad I got my gal to back me up also. Because if she wouldn't have bought me another tent, I would have bought me one myself.
Sooner or
I
later,
just
when we
had to
can
wait
get
for
the
my
money,
unemployment, $300 every 2 weeks. So
and
we
I
make
ain't
it
got
work.
that.
We'll make that work.
And I said,
But-
man, you've been out here firsthand. I want to say thank you for the story. But we always lead the people with something. Is there anything you want to tell the world?
Don't become homeless and don't go stay at the Star Hope.
That's his comments. My comments is, just because it's homeless don't mean we're not human. Plain and simple.
true.
We just going through shit,
are.
just like the next man.
Human beings.
But then we dealing with it best we can. I sit up here and spoke to a law yesterday. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing? They act like they ain't even see a motherfucker.
But I'm not gonna
How am I supposed to sit up here and trust people that don't even acknowledge you? How am I supposed to sit up here and talk to you if you don't acknowledge me because you think?
And Sergeant Montgomery, I want to thank you.
Yeah.
Because
Sergeant
you're
Montgomery,
very open-minded.
Chopper to a certain degree,
Sometimes.
but he has worked with me.
Right.
Chopper works with me. He don't take nobody's shit. If I tell him, hey, they're at work,
You Mr. Chopper, yeah.
Chopper will listen
But
to
he'll
me,
still do his job.
but he gonna do his job.
I ain't mad at
He
him for
gonna
that.
give you ample opportunities to take
Sure,
care of your
sure.
shit and get your shit right. And here come to me. What's going on with this? What's going on with that? With this tent, that tent, he's at work. He got him a job.
And my last
Let him
word
make
will be, it's a very beautiful day in Zamunda. Y'all be good now. Y'all come back and say, hey, Yes, sir.
Like I said, man, thank you for sharing that story with us, man.
Hold on. One thing.
And we're gonna follow up with you.
We got one person that sit up here and made all it possible. But he don't like cameras. And he don't like being interviewed. But I'm gonna tell you now, the one person that got us food out here, the one person that brought attention to what we need out here, is him. He brought the city out here. He brought the news people out here, media, and let them know how shit is out here. To where they started dropping off food right here. You got certain people that would not go nowhere else but here. Look how clean this place is compared to the rest. Look how clean this street is compared to the rest of it. That's not because of just, it's because of motherfuckers.
Hey, $1 water.
It's because
$1 water.
motherfuckers actually care about each other out here. People think we don't care about each other. We got each other, that's all we got. And what you bring, we appreciate it. But when you bring shit and throw it on the ground, you don't put people's food on the ground. Don't bring us old food. Because we gotta eat it. I done got food poisoning twice. If you really don't give a damn, don't come around. That's all I'm saying. If you don't give a damn about the homies, quit coming around. Quit putting cameras in our face. Quit sitting up here making yourself look good. Because we don't tolerate it. The only reason why we let him come and talk to us, because he's willing to help us. Other than that, we wouldn't be in front of no fucking camera. Because I hate cameras. Why? Because they full of shit half the time. It's all about them and what they doing, what they want people to see them doing so they can get money. I hate that shit. Like I say, man, all we got is each other, man. If we don't stay on each other's ass, we all gonna lose.